Stop everything you're doing right now. A critical alert from the spiritual dimension has just arrived, regarding someone deeply tied to your energetic field. This isn't just any ordinary message, this is divine urgency, a sacred interruption demanding your full presence. The angels stirred me from sleep precisely at 3:33 a.m., with a profound transmission about your energy. There is someone in your life feeling overwhelming emotions, due to an unseen energetic bond with you. Their vibration is intertwined with yours, in deeper ways than you realize. Stay focused, what I'm about to share is powerful enough to shift both of your lives forever. Spiritual energies around you are unusually active. Your guardian angels are in heightened motion, working tirelessly to deliver this message, before the window closes. Those strange sensations lately, the spontaneous thoughts of someone, sudden emotional spikes, or vivid memories without explanation, are not random. These are divine indicators. Right now, hit the like button, as a symbolic action, to activate an energetic protection field. The universe insists, this seemingly small step, will initiate a powerful shield of light, guarding both you and this person, from spiritual disturbance. Don't delay, this command is sacred, and it opens a vital channel for divine protection. Golden light now surrounds you, forming an emergency grid around your aura. Your angels are deeply involved, because they can see what's unfolding, beyond the physical. The first protective sign is glowing clearly in the spiritual sky. You didn't find this message by coincidence, something significant shifted in your energy field today. This shift triggered attention, from high-level spiritual beings. If you're ready to uncover the deeper truth, type I accept divine protection. This is among the strongest spiritual transmissions I've ever received. Your energy is being encircled by angelic beings right now, but this portal of protection won't stay open forever. You have exactly 24 hours to step into divine alignment. Each passing moment counts, in bringing peace and balance back to this connection. Those dreams you've been having, they're not just dreams, they're encrypted spiritual messages, trying to reach your conscious awareness. Your soul has been sounding alarms, through symbols and feelings. Let me explain what's being shown to me. If you've been waking suddenly at odd hours, feeling emotional without a clear reason, or constantly thinking of someone you haven't spoken to in a while, these are not coincidences. They're alerts from the spiritual world. And you're not the only one feeling it, the person connected to your energy has been going through the same strange sensations. They've been seeing reminders of you everywhere. Their sleep patterns have been disrupted, and they're feeling heightened emotions they can't fully understand. All of this stems from the energetic cord that still links you both. If you've experienced any of these signs, type I acknowledge these signs. Doing so signals to the universe that you're prepared for the next stage. There's something important happening in your aura. I'm being shown waves of purple and silver energy surrounding you, an extremely rare spiritual phenomenon. These particular colors appear only when a sacred soul connection demands immediate attention. Your energy is currently picking up silent cries from this person. Every sudden emotional wave, each urge to check your phone, that's their soul reaching for yours. The time you're in is critical. Over the next 24 hours, the spiritual atmosphere is perfectly aligned for repair and release of this energetic entanglement. If you miss this divine timing, complications may intensify. But your angels have cleared a path for resolution, you just need to be spiritually responsive. They've been orchestrating this all night, showing you repeating numbers like 555 and 9111, codes from the divine realm signaling urgency. Each sighting is a flare from the universe, to act now. What's different about this moment? There's been a cosmic alignment, a rare astrological configuration, signaling direct intervention. This person's soul is now at a turning point. They may not fully realize it consciously, but they're reaching a threshold, where change is not only possible, it's necessary. If you're ready to receive the healing, meant for both of you, type "I accept divine intervention." This simple action sends a beam of light, that encases your energies in healing frequency, ensuring things shift toward peace and clarity. That internal pressure you've been feeling lately, that invisible clock ticking louder. It's your soul sensing the spiritual clock. Your person is feeling it too, though they may interpret it in their own way. Watch closely, in the next few hours, unmistakable signs of intervention will begin to appear more frequently. Nothing is by chance, these are breadcrumb trails the universe lays to lead you toward resolution. Now prepare yourself, because what I'm about to share next may surprise you. The angels are revealing the nature of this person's spiritual tie to you. I see threads of silver and blue energy flowing between your fields. These are markers of a deep karmic or soul-level entanglement. Gently close your eyes and place your right hand over your heart. Can you sense a subtle pull, a warmth or tingling? That's the spot where their energy cord connects to you. This tie didn't just form in this lifetime, it's carried over across multiple incarnations. Type 1 "See our connection," so I can unlock deeper insights from the spiritual plane. The moment you say this, their energy signature becomes clearer to your guides. They're ready to show you the truth. There's something deeply important about this union. In a previous lifetime, you and this person made a vow. You committed to assist each other's growth and evolution. But now in this present timeline, that promise has become tangled. This person has recently undergone a transformation, an emotional, spiritual, or life-altering shift. And this change has reawakened the dormant bond between you. It stirred both your energetic fields, creating waves of activation. Your spirit team wants you to understand, this is not about holding blame, but about choosing restoration. Every uncomfortable feeling, each strange coincidence, it's all been leading you to this moment of sacred healing. To move forward in harmony, type "I honor this soul connection." This act allows divine insight to flow freely, and show you how to bring healing and clarity to this relationship. Right now this person is feeling waves of emotion, tied directly to your presence in their energy. Their soul is stirring. They may be recalling shared memories, feeling restless, or even becoming curious about old interactions. These seemingly random thoughts or triggers they're encountering, they're actually divine cues. Their higher self is actively processing the connection. Their recent life changes, maybe moving, a new job, or ending a relationship, have only intensified their awareness of unresolved energies between you two. Even if they don't fully understand it yet, they feel it deeply. If you're ready to energetically support this healing, type "I understand their journey." This will send a ripple of peace, through your soul connection. They may feel calmer, lighter, without knowing why, because your soul has just stepped into alignment with theirs. The healing begins on unseen planes first. One vital detail: they've likely been experiencing unusual emotional or physical symptoms, sleeplessness, mood fluctuations, or unexplained anxiety. These are indicators that the soul tie is stirring. Your angels want you to know, they're more open now than they've ever been. Recent events have cracked open their heart and softened their energy field. They may even be turning to spiritual tools, searching for answers, unknowingly seeking a reunion of energetic balance with you. If you're open to witnessing more of their experience, and holding sacred space for their transformation, type "I send healing light." With this intention, you allow their soul to receive light and healing on a profound level. They may not consciously connect it to you yet, but the spiritual work is already in motion. As the two of you move closer to resolution, the divine timeline unfolds exactly as intended, bringing peace, clarity, and forward movement for both souls involved. The vision the angels are showing me now is incredibly clear. This resolution is not just about peace but about transformation. What's coming isn't simply the end of conflict, it's the beginning of a new soul alignment. You and this person are being guided toward a version of each other that exists beyond fear, beyond ego, beyond old stories. The universe is crafting a moment where both of your energies can meet again, in harmony, with clarity, and without the heaviness of the past. Even if you haven't spoken in a long time, even if things ended with silence or confusion, the energy field between you has remained active. Your souls have been working behind the scenes, in dreams, in thoughts, in synchronicities, and in sacred signs. That's why you've been feeling these strange pulls, these emotional waves, that don't match your current circumstances. That's why certain places suddenly feel heavier or lighter. That's why your thoughts keep circling back to this person. It's all spiritual preparation. The angels are now focusing on one specific detail: communication. The universe is building an energetic bridge that will support clear, honest, and healing communication between both of you. Whether that happens in words, dreams, signs, or spiritual downloads, the exchange is being spiritually blessed. Your guardian angels are preparing both hearts to be open, gentle, and receptive. This next phase is about restoration without pressure, healing without expectation. If you're ready to allow this bridge of communication to form, type "I allow divine communication" to signal your soul's openness to receiving and expressing the truth in divine timing. This step opens a new energy portal, one that makes it easier for understanding to flow between you. It also activates your inner voice, helping you feel guided instead of guessing. From this moment forward, you will begin receiving guidance on what to say, when to speak, and how to hold space. The angels are reminding me to tell you that the most powerful transformation begins inside. As you clear out your own blocks, anger, fear, doubt, you naturally begin to shift the energy between you and this person. That's why your spiritual shield has become so radiant lately. It's not only protecting you, it's preparing you, it's shaping your energetic field into a magnet for peace, truth, and reconciliation. You're not alone in this process. The universe has assigned multiple guides, protectors, and soul mentors to assist you. Some of them come in human form: healers, friends, even strangers with perfect timing. Others are working from beyond the veil, they're whispering insights, orchestrating opportunities, and opening hearts. You're being held in a sacred circle of transformation that most people never get to experience in a single lifetime. You may have already felt some of this activation. Have you noticed how emotional releases are happening more quickly, how tears come without warning, and pass just as fast? Have you found yourself forgiving, letting go, or simply surrendering more than usual? These are all signs that your spirit has said yes to the divine plan. And now everything is starting to align. The angels are also showing me that both of your chakras are being adjusted, especially the heart, throat, and crown chakras. This alignment is necessary, so that love, truth, and divine understanding can flow between you. If you felt tightness in your chest, pressure in your throat, or tingling at the top of your head, that's confirmation that your energy centers are shifting. Let your body be your guide. In this next stage, clarity will be your greatest gift. Confusion is being lifted. You'll start to see things differently, not just about this person, but about yourself. You'll notice patterns you once missed, lessons you've now integrated, and decisions you can finally make with peace. You're becoming the highest version of yourself, and this soul connection is part of that awakening. Type one step into clarity, if you're ready for the fog to lift, and divine insight to guide your steps. When you do, your spirit guides receive permission to show you more signs, more clarity, and more exact guidance on what to do next. Now take a deep breath. The energy around you is shifting once again. I'm being shown beautiful ripples of emerald, violet, and soft blue light, surrounding your aura. These are the frequencies of emotional healing, divine connection, and peaceful communication. This isn't just personal healing, it's legacy healing. You are breaking energetic patterns that have lasted generations. And because of your willingness to participate, future timelines are already changing for the better. The person connected to your energy is also receiving healing, even if they don't fully realize it yet. They might suddenly feel more peaceful, more open, or more curious about healing. The angels are showing me them standing near a window, looking out, wondering about things they never questioned before. That moment of quiet reflection is being divinely guided. Their soul is awakening too. And now the final piece is being revealed. This journey between your souls isn't only about healing the past, it's also about creating something new. Whether this becomes a renewed connection, a spiritual friendship, or a peaceful release, the outcome is meant to elevate you both. It's about evolution, expansion, and alignment with your soul's mission. You're being invited to participate in something rare and beautiful, a soul-level resolution, guided by the universe itself. As this process continues, watch how more synchronicities appear. You'll notice aligned timing, messages that speak directly to your heart, and a deep inner knowing that everything is happening exactly as it should. Type 1 Receive Divine Resolution, if you are ready to accept the highest outcome for both souls involved. This final step completes the energetic circuit, grounding the healing into your physical reality. Let your spirit breathe, let peace rise in your chest. You've entered a sacred space that few get to witness. Everything is unfolding with divine precision, and your courage to walk this path has already begun rewriting your spiritual story. This moment is the turning point. The light has returned. Because they know how deeply this betrayal could wound you. They've stepped in now, because your soul has cried out for protection, even if your mind hasn't caught up yet. This person who claims to love you, who speaks about a future together, is not being truthful. They are masking their true intentions, with charm and hollow words. But your angels see through it all. They see the hidden messages, the secret communications, the lies wrapped in affection. And now they are ready to reveal everything to you, because your heart deserves the truth. You've noticed the red flags, the sudden distance, the lack of consistency, the evasive answers, when you ask serious questions. These are not coincidences, these are signs divinely placed before you, to make you stop and truly look. The person you're investing in emotionally, may not be invested in you the same way. They may be in love with the idea of control, not commitment. And worse, they may be using your kindness, your loyalty, and your dreams of marriage, as leverage to feed their ego, or manipulate a situation to their advantage. Type 1. Open my heart to the truth if you are ready to see things clearly. You are not alone in this, the angels are wrapping you in a protective light, as you begin to face what's really happening. They know how strong you are, and they know how hard it is to admit that someone you love may be using your trust. But you were born for truth, you were born for love that uplifts, not love that deceives. And the angels are saying that something better is already being prepared for you, a love that matches your loyalty, your soul, and your divine path. Right now they are showing me a scene, you standing in the light of truth, finally breaking free from confusion, and stepping into clarity. In this future, your heart is no longer chained to someone who doesn't honor it. Your eyes are no longer clouded by false promises. And your soul is soaring, finally aligned with a love that's honest, real, and deeply divine. But to get there, you must make a choice. Will you allow yourself to keep hoping for change, in someone who has shown you their patterns over and over again? Or will you choose to see the truth, with your spiritual eyes wide open? This is your moment of reckoning. Your soul already knows what must be done. The divine is urging you, not to waste any more time, trying to fix what was never meant to be your burden. Let go of the illusion, let go of the fantasy they've built around you. There is strength in walking away from something that looks good on the outside, but is rotting on the inside. You were not created to settle, you were created to shine. Type 1. Choose freedom if you're ready to release yourself from the chains of deception. This message is not here to shame you, it's here to liberate you. The angels are proud of how much you've loved, how much you've tried, and how loyal you've been. But now they're saying enough, you've done your part, you've held the space for healing long enough. Now it's time to hold space for yourself, for your growth, for your peace, for the true love that is waiting for you, once you close this dishonest chapter. And here's something powerful you need to know. The moment you release this false connection, the energy around you will shift dramatically. You'll feel lighter, you'll sleep more peacefully, you'll stop second-guessing yourself. And that person, the one who's been taking your light for granted, will feel your energy pull away. They will sense that you're no longer energetically available to be used. That shift will shake them, but by then it will be too late. Because the angels are already aligning your path with someone new. Someone who speaks truthfully, who listens to your soul, who doesn't play games with your heart. This person will recognize your value from the start. They'll see your depth, your kindness, your strength, and they will cherish it, instead of exploiting it. This entire situation has been a spiritual test. One that your soul agreed to help you evolve, and see the difference, between illusion and truth, between control and love, between being chosen because you're convenient, and being chosen because you're irreplaceable. Type 1 passed the test if you're ready to graduate from this lesson. You see, you are not being punished, you are being prepared. Prepared for the kind of love you've prayed for. But before that blessing can arrive, the universe must clear the path of all that no longer serves your highest good. That's why this message found you now, because divine timing is perfect, and your breakthrough is closer than you think. Every tear you've cried, every silent prayer you've whispered in the dark, every time you looked up and asked the universe why me, the angels have heard it all. And now they're answering. It's because your story isn't meant to end in heartbreak, it's meant to end in victory. You are about to step into a new chapter of emotional freedom, where your mind no longer runs in circles, wondering what someone else is hiding. Where your heart no longer feels like it's walking on eggshells. Where your soul is finally at peace, knowing it's safe to love again, but this time with someone who truly deserves you. This current situation may feel like it's falling apart, but in truth it's falling into place. What you thought was love was just a lesson, a powerful one, yes, but still only a stepping stone. And once you fully release it, the universe will reward you with something unshakably real. Type 1 am ready for real love to open the door to your next chapter. And know this, your angels are not leaving your side. They will guide every step of your healing, they will protect you, as you release the lies and walk into truth. They will send you signs and confirmations, every day that you're on the right path. So stay open, pay attention, and trust that what is being removed from your life is making space for something divinely better. This is your time, the truth has arrived, the illusions are crumbling, and your destiny is rising from the ashes of betrayal. You are ready. You need to hear them now, because truth is the first step to your healing. The angels are not showing you this to break you down, but to free you. They are here to lift the veil that has kept you in darkness for so long, so that you can finally reclaim your power, your peace, and your future. You have been walking through a maze of confusion, second-guessing your own intuition, while this person skillfully manipulated every moment of doubt. But now light is entering every corner of this false story. No more confusion, no more questioning yourself, no more walking on emotional eggshells, hoping that love will magically make lies become truth. This is the moment of divine clarity. The universe is delivering what you've asked for, even if it's painful. You didn't pray for comfort, you prayed for truth, you asked for guidance, and now it's being delivered. The reason your heart feels like it's breaking is because it's being broken open, to finally see what your mind couldn't accept before. The angels know you're strong enough to hold this truth, they know your soul has reached a point where healing must begin, even if it means walking away from the very person you once believed was your forever. Let this be your awakening. You were never meant to live in someone else's shadow, playing the role of the backup, while they lived their real life elsewhere. You are not disposable, you are not an afterthought, you are divinely created, divinely loved, and divinely protected. This truth is not here to destroy you, it's here to set your soul on fire, with purpose again. It's here to reroute your destiny, back onto the path it was always meant to follow. A path filled with real love, truth, transparency, and a partner who sees your worth, and would never gamble with your heart. The angels want you to sit with this revelation for a moment. They know your spirit is aching, but they're surrounding you right now, whispering words of comfort and strength into your ears. You are not alone, you are not foolish, you are not broken beyond repair. Everything you gave from your heart was pure, and nothing given in love is ever wasted. Your love was real, even if theirs wasn't. And that love will come back to you, not from them, but from someone who mirrors the honesty and loyalty your heart was built for. You may feel 1,000 emotions rising up in you now: grief, anger, sadness, disbelief. That is completely normal. The angels want you to allow those emotions to rise, without judgment. Let the tears fall, let the storm within you come out. Because after every storm comes a deep stillness, and in that stillness, you will find clarity like never before. This clarity will become your strength, this strength will become your shield, and with it, you will step into a chapter of your life that no longer includes betrayal and hidden truths, but peace, healing, and rebirth. The divine realm is already aligning your timeline with people and opportunities that will help you heal. You'll begin to see signs, people appearing at just the right time, conversations that spark something in your heart, dreams that carry healing messages from the angels. Nothing from this moment forward is random. Every step will be guided. Every decision you make now will lead you closer to the life you deserve. You don't need to confront this person to claim your healing. You don't need them to confess or apologize. The truth is already yours, your freedom begins the moment you choose yourself over their deception. If you're still holding on to hope that they might change, that they might come clean, and finally do right by you, the angels want to lovingly warn you not to fall into that trap again. This person has shown you who they are. Believe what the divine realm is revealing, believe the signs that have been there all along. You are not meant to wait for someone to suddenly grow the integrity they should have had all along. Your time, your energy, and your love are sacred. Don't invest them in someone who has already chosen to betray you behind closed doors. This person has drained you emotionally. The angels showed me how your light has dimmed, how your laughter has faded, how you've stopped recognizing yourself, because you've been bending to fit into a love that was never real. But the light is returning now. The angels are reigniting your soul fire, they are wrapping you in a blanket of divine warmth that reminds you of who you are, strong, radiant, worthy, and deeply loved by forces greater than any betrayal. You are stepping out of the shadows and into your divine truth. There's someone out there who is praying for a heart like yours. Someone who is dreaming of the same kind of love you've always wanted to give. And this person will never make you question your worth, they will never play games with your future. But the universe needs to clear the space first. This false connection must be released completely, for the true one to arrive. That's why the angels are delivering this truth to you now, because the next chapter of your life cannot be written with characters who were only pretending to belong. Don't let guilt trick you into staying, don't let fear of being alone push you back into a cycle that only hurts you. The divine realm will fill every space left empty. The angels are already sending comfort, sending strength, sending support, through people, through music, through nature, through every little detail around you. Open your heart now, let the healing begin. You are not broken, you are being rebuilt. Stronger, wiser, brighter. You're not losing love, you're being redirected to real love. The angels want you to rise, to wipe your tears, and lift your chin. There is power in your pain, and you are not leaving this situation empty. You're leaving it with wisdom, strength, and divine protection, like never before. You're being called into your next chapter, and it begins with truth. If your heart is pounding, if tears are falling, if you feel that mix of pain and clarity, that's your soul accepting the message. You're not crazy, you're not weak, you're awakening, you're rising, and this is just the beginning of the most powerful transformation of your life. So now, beloved, as you stand on the edge of this revelation, the angels want you to take a deep breath, not of fear, but of release. You have carried the weight of someone else's deception for far too long, questioning your worth, silencing your intuition, and hoping against all odds that the person you loved would finally become the one they pretended to be. But now that the veil has lifted, and the truth has been illuminated by divine light, it's time for you to reclaim your heart. You may be wondering how to move forward from here. The angels understand that walking away from something you once believed in with your whole heart isn't easy. But what they want you to realize is that you're not walking away with empty hands. You're walking away with wisdom, clarity, and a sacred understanding of your own strength. You are not a victim of love, you are a survivor of betrayal, and your spirit is more powerful than the lies that tried to cage it. The divine realm has shown me the road ahead for you, and it's not one of loneliness or regret. It's a path of healing, self-love, and powerful transformation. You will rediscover the parts of yourself that got lost in the shadows of this relationship, the joyful laugh that became quiet, the dreams you set aside to make them comfortable, the boundaries you let blur just to hold on. All of those sacred parts of you are still there, waiting patiently to be embraced again. You may feel broken now, but the universe sees you as whole. Not because you're untouched by pain, but because you've walked through fire, and still carry light. The scars you're left with aren't marks of failure, they are symbols of survival, evidence that even the deepest betrayal couldn't destroy your spirit. Soon you'll notice something shifting inside of you. Where confusion once lived, there will be clarity. Where fear held your voice hostage, you will find your truth flowing freely. And where your heart once clung to false hope, a new steady peace will begin to bloom. This is not a healing that happens overnight, it's a sacred unfolding, a divine process, where every tear becomes a seed for something stronger. The angels also want you to understand something deeply profound: real love was never meant to be earned through suffering. The right person won't need you to prove your worth, beg for consistency, or chase clarity. Real love will feel like safety, not survival. And that love is coming, not as a reward, but as a divine alignment. As you release the grip of this painful past, the universe will open doors you didn't even know existed, relationships, opportunities, even moments of joy that will feel so pure, they'll make you forget what you once settled for. There will be a day, not too far from now, when you'll look back on this moment, not with bitterness, but with gratitude. Because you'll see how this heartbreak redirected your entire destiny. You'll see how the lies that once devastated you were actually blessings in disguise, clearing the space for something sacred to take root. You'll thank the version of you that had the courage to listen, to trust the signs, to choose yourself. And when you do meet the one who is truly meant for you, you'll understand why it never worked with anyone else. This person will speak truth in a world full of illusion. They'll show up with clarity, not confusion. Their love will build you, not break you. They won't be intimidated by your depth, your strength, or your past. Instead, they'll honor the journey that brought you to them. And together you'll write a story, built on mutual respect, transparency, and unshakable commitment, something real, something lasting. But for now, take your time. Let your soul catch up to the truth. Cry if you need to, rest if you must. The divine is not rushing your healing, only guiding it gently. Speak kindly to yourself, in this sacred season of recovery. You did not deserve the betrayal, but you do deserve the freedom that comes with knowing the truth. And now that freedom is yours. So walk forward, not in fear, but in faith. Not in anger, but in wisdom. You have been chosen to rise from this. You have been chosen to love again, this time without pretending, without pain, without settling. And above all, you have been chosen to be free. Let this be the chapter where you stop begging to be chosen and start choosing yourself. Because that is where the real miracle begins.